Welcome to a fortnight of Fortnite.
We are Zain
and Kunga from Mr. Heit's content creation class. The 2020 pandemic was a terrible time for all of us, and it was virtually impossible to have any face-to-face interaction with anyone outside our household.
The only way for us to communicate was, playing video games. Games like Fortnite.
School is going to be closed for deep cleaning on Monday. Governor Cuomo closed school for 2 weeks.
At first, it was exciting because we all thought of it as a free break until our parents told us we couldn't do anything. After a week of doing nothing, it got quiet, and no one was allowed out of their house. We couldn't hang out with anybody we knew.
No one really had any answers. We were stuck.
We were getting lonely, disconnected, and actually missed school.
Then we decided to play Fortnite.
We were in 5th grade and not many people had texting. You got lucky if you saw somebody on. If not, you were like, oh well. We were in 5th grade, so nobody really had phones. Maybe at the end of 5th grade, as like a present from our parents to go to middle school, that's when we got phones.
As the day went on, more and more people started to hop on. Some days you would sign and be AFK in the lobby and talk. What's AFK?
Oh yeah, that's the game chat from away from keyboard, meaning you weren't playing, but we would use the lobby for voice chat to hang out.
That season was Chapter 2, Season 2. Season 12, basically. It was the first season of bosses. So it was still a battle royale, but they added bosses. So you would be fighting each other, and then that team took out that boss first, would get the weapon and have a bigger chance of winning the game.
Brutus's minigun was the weapon that everybody wanted. We were crowded, no social distancing, at the agency, the grotto, the shark, the yacht, the rig, and the box factory. But for those 2 weeks, it gave us something to focus our minds on with the isolation and all the news.
We were trying to kill time like everyone else. At one point, we made a time capsule and put it somewhere in our house instead of burying it. At some point, school started getting back in session. It wasn't normal like we remembered, but it was as close to normal as it was for a while. I kept playing with a few people. Many of us quit for a while. This year, people started to log on again. It feels like the old days, and it's a little bit bittersweet. We are all longing for Fortnite when it feels like it was at peak. We spend a lot of time talking about the past and thinking on that special time in 2020.
So can you tell me about one of the times during the pandemic?
I think it was around like Chapter 2, Season 3. I used to play a lot with my friends and cousins mostly, and we would always like try to do a challenge where like we had to get all the weapons from all the bosses in one game.
And you try and win?
Yeah, but we only missed like 2. We missed Midas's drum gun and Brutus's minigun.
I do remember seeing that on YouTube where like a bunch of streamers would try and go to all the boss locations with the squad, and they try and take down all the bosses with their mythic guns so that they can be the OP squad in the game.
Yeah.
The story that I have from like back in Chapter 2, Season 2 in peak COVID was, so one day, it was a school day, so we had work to do, but I was in my room playing Fortnite with my friend, and so my mom, I didn't actually know I had schoolwork, and my mom's leaving for work, and she says, Zain, have you done your schoolwork yet? And I said, uh-oh, and I was playing Fortnite with my friend who went to the same school at the time, and he got reminded to do his schoolwork at the same exact time, so we both finished our game, and then we did our schoolwork, and then we played again later, and we talked about that.
So do you have any special memories from Fortnite in that time?
Yeah, I remember we were going to a function at nighttime, and my family and I were getting ready to leave, and I was already ready, so I'm playing Fortnite on the iPad, and I remember precise details. I was wearing the Travis Scott skin, and my mom says, Zain, we have to leave. And I was like, leave where? It's COVID. And she says, we're going to a small, isolated function with a group of people, and you can bring your iPad there. So I took the iPad into the car, but car Wi-Fi isn't so good, so I was playing on the iPad, and I accidentally jumped off a building, but since the car Wi-Fi was bad, I landed back on top of the building, and it was like nothing happened, but everything was delayed. Alright, is there any special memories from when you used to play Fortnite back then?
Yeah. One time I went to Philadelphia to go to my parents' friend's house, and my friend had a lot of other friends, so they all came over to his house, and we were playing a lot of squads and creative, and it was really fun.
Now some people are starting to play again. The funny part is that Fortnite introduced something called zero builds. That means there are no forts. It's funny that we're back in school and we don't have walls between us, even though I extremely miss the times of forts and being online with my friends.
Thank you for tuning in to Fortnight of Fortnite.
We are Zain
and Kunga, and we'll see you next time.